Good evening and welcome to Leo High School for tonight's game between the visiting Norwell Lady Knights and the Lady Lions of Leo. You are listening to Allen County Voice, a member of the Voice Network. I'm Paul Newberg, and I got Mike Walker here with me tonight. How you doing, Coach?
I'm doing great, Coach. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. It's a wonderful Friday evening filled with fog, preferably in the mornings, but we got it in the evening tonight. Oh, well.
It's kind of year it's been.
Yeah, it's kind of the year. The nice weather we're having in this winter we're having. So we'll welcome you to our high school broadcast. We're going to take a few minutes and listen to some messages from our sponsors, and we're going to come back with our pregame show. Thank you for listening to The Voice in Indiana High School basketball.
Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you, or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
At Grable Insurance, their most important job is to make sure you leave with the best coverage you can afford. They want to provide you protection from the unfortunate things that can happen and often do happen. The cheapest insurance is often not the best.
Visit online at GrableInsurance.com or stop in the office on Pony Express Run inside the Mercantile Office Park, directly across from Higher Grounds Coffee House, and see Ray Gage or Arnie Myers. Grable Insurance is a proud sponsor of East Allen County High School athletics.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
You know that Marco's Pizza in downtown Leo offers delicious pizza. But did you also know they have wings, subs, bread, and many other items that are also delicious? And did you know you could order online at marcospizza.com? And did you know they have catering to help out with that party, meeting, or any event? And did you know they have carry-out and delivery? Well, now you know. Marco's Pizza in downtown Leo has pizza and so much more. You can get carry-out, delivery, catering, and order online, or call them at 627-2227. That's 627-2227. Marco's Pizza in downtown Leo.
We welcome you back to Leo High School for tonight's IHSAA action. Girls basketball here in the NE8 Conference. Tonight's matchup includes the visiting Norwell Lady Knights under the direction of head coach Eric Thornton. They come in with a record of 14-1 and currently are ranked 4th in 3A, correct, Coach? 3A basketball. The Lady Lions, under the direction of Mrs. Carrie Chappelle, come into tonight's ball game with a record of 11-5, and they are not currently ranked in 3A basketball. They do have two common opponents. Coach, give us the rundown on that.
Two common opponents are Carroll and Canterbury. Norwell actually just beat Carroll in overtime, 67-60. Leo lost to Carroll. That was earlier in the season.
That was the first game of the season, I believe.
Yeah, lost to them 54-58. Both teams have also played Canterbury. Leo lost that game 44-50. Norwell won big, 67-42.
All right, so two common opponents. Take that for what you will. It can mean nothing. It usually does in high school basketball. But we welcome you here to the pregame show. One of the big pieces of information that we do want to pass along to you if you are listening to us live, and you may not know, is that Leo is tonight playing without their center, Daisha Green, who woke up. Leo played at Canterbury Monday night, and evidently the report I got was that Daisha woke up and had a little bit of a headache on Tuesday, went in and got checked out and so forth, and she is under concussion protocol for possibly, we can't say she has a concussion, but they are monitoring her a little bit, and she is not dressed for tonight's game, which makes it interesting because Daisha Green at 6'1", the tallest starter for Norwell is 5'9".
Yeah, and like you said, she's just exhibiting symptoms, and they're not sure if that's the case. But in this day and age, you have to be careful. But that's a big hit for the Lions because Daisha on both ends of the court affects the game. Obviously, offensively, when she gets down on the block, she takes up some space, and she's very athletic and can make some pretty quick, powerful moves. Defensively, they're going to miss her shot blocking and rebounding, and it just affects your rotation. So Michaela Wills, who takes her starting spot, there's not a lot of people to bail Michaela out tonight, so she's probably going to have some extended minutes. So the absence of Daisha Green is a huge hit in my estimation for the Lions.
Yeah, and if you look on the floor right now for the Lions, I see some girls dressed that don't normally dress for the games we've worked. Kate Barrow, sophomore, is out there. I think Kate Stewart is out there. And then Sophia Pierce. We watched a very, very exciting the Lions came back in the JV game. They were down 14 points maybe and came back to take a 1-point lead and then ran out of gas. But Sophia Pierce usually plays at least a half, I think 2 quarters maybe. And she didn't play at all.
Didn't play. So, yeah, they're saving a couple of the reserve girls, and Kate Barrow's going to add some size to the varsity team here as well. So I'm guessing, Coach, that's going to be it. That may be the bailout here, is to bring some of those younger girls up and see if they can give you a couple of minutes.
Yeah, just in case they need an extra body. They've dressed them on the floor. The Lions, both teams actually, the Lions dress typically 7 seniors, only 6 tonight. And the varsity team for Norwell has 6 seniors, and 4 of them start. So we're going to have 9 seniors on the court to start the ball game,
which is really unusual. I mean, we do a lot of these games, and we read the lineups game in and game out, and it's very unusual that 9 seniors are ever on the court, boys or girls, at any one time.
I bet you could argue in a lot of high school games you can't go between the 2 teams and find 9 seniors total.
No, so very experienced group of girls on the court for both teams, and I'm guessing that's why Norwell is as good as they are. We talked about it a little bit pregame before we came on the air, and we watched them. These girls look like they know what they're doing, and they have the experience. So they're ranked 4th.
What was the score of that Homestead game that they lost?
The Homestead game that they lost. I do not remember. I could actually pull that up here in a second. It won't take me long to pull that up.
Because I know Homestead's girls team they are very, very good. They're ranked number 1 in the state, and they're ranked number 1 for a reason. They're even nationally ranked, I believe. But I was curious to see how close that game was.
It was. They got beat big, 74-57.
17.
So Homestead took care of them.
So you're talking one of the top 5 teams in 3A. Losing by 17 to a Homestead squad. That Homestead squad is pretty good.
Yeah, that's a quality loss anyway. I don't care. Yeah.
So, we're gonna go to continue on here with our pregame show. We're gonna do our starting lineups and our national anthem here in just a minute. So, we're gonna take this moment here. I'm gonna get rid of something. We are going to listen to our national anthem under the direction of.
Dr. Bob Myers.
Dr. Bob Myers and the roar of the Lions. It's not the marching band, but we're looking forward to a very big game here. We'll come back with the starting lineups right after our national anthem. You are listening to the Voice Network. We encourage you, if any of you have our contact information for Coach Walker or I, to feel free to let us know how the broadcast is going. A great job by the Leo Lions Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Bob Myers. A great job by them, as always. We are very pleased with them. All right, let's go to our starting lineups. Let's go with Norwell first, Coach.
All right, Norwell starting lineups. We start off with number 12. That's Mackenzie Lawyer, and she is a 5'4" senior guard. Number 20, Kaylee Roller, is a 5'5" junior guard. We've got number 24, Stephanie Conrad. She's a 5'9" forward senior. Number 32, Quinn Shelton, is a 5'9" senior forward. And Casey Strunk wears number 34. She is a 5'3" senior guard.
And now for the host team, the Lady Lions of Leo. Coach.
For the Lions, we've got number 25, Morgan Sanderson. She's a 5'8" senior guard. That brings us to number 30, Natalie Neff. She's a 5'6" senior guard. Number 31, the twin of Morgan, Madison Sanderson. She's a 5'7" senior guard. And number 41, Brooke Immel, is a 5'7" senior forward. And we talked a little bit about Michaela Wills already, who wears number 55, and she is a 5'10" senior forward.
All right, and that's your starting lineups, brought to you by Adams Memorial Hospital today. Thank you for sponsoring high school sports in Northeast Indiana. We'll be right back after a message from one of our sponsors. All right, we're back, and they're wrapping up the starting lineups here at Leo High School. We're proud to bring you the broadcast once again on the Voice Network. Paul Newberg here along with the coach, Mike Boiler Up Walker.
Oh, baby.
I heard a rumor not to rub it in, but maybe to rub it in at our fellow broadcaster that the Boilermakers beat the Wolverines this week.
Yeah, if Steve Roberts is happening to listen tonight, I'm not going to say I feel sorry for him because I was giving him some stuff before the Purdue-Michigan game the other night. And Purdue did pull it out, although Michigan hung around for a while in that game.
What?
Not playing one of their major players, Karis LeVert. And the Boilers were able to pull away there at the end, and it was a good game.
What? Now, I just heard something.
What do you say?
I thought he said, welcome to Leo Jim Brent Musburger. Well, if we got a fellow broadcaster. Oh, Lions off the tip early. And Maddie Sanderson right off the tip gets an easy 2 points for the Lady Lions.
And Coach Chappelle couldn't have ordered it up any better than a start like that.
Right off the tip. Lions in his zone. Kind of a matchup 2-3.
And Norwell being very patient, working the ball really well around the perimeter. Oh, might have gotten away with the travel.
Stephanie Conrad, number 24 on the bucket there. And I'll tell you what, Coach, 24, she's not 5'9".
No, she's
not. The program lists her as 5'9", but she's a good 2-3 inches bigger than Michaela Wills. And Michaela's 5'10", so there's a misprint, or she's grown 2 or 3 inches since the beginning of the season.
Which that's pretty doubtful, but it could be a misprint. But she does look like she goes at least 6 feet tall, maybe 5'11".
From here, both 5'9" girls look a little bigger than 5'9".
Yeah, they do.
But missed bucket by the Lions. 3-pointer on the way. No good. Good job in there fighting for the rebound with the guards. That was number 20, Kaylee Roller, trying to get in for the rebound. All right.
When we're used to that ball coming off that last shot by Norwell and seeing Daisha Green just snatch that ball out of the air, and that's not going to happen tonight.
Brooke Immel on the drive gets fouled. It's a foul on number 24. I didn't catch the number. 34. Casey Strunk. That's her first, team first. Morgan Sanderson gets stripped there by Quinn Shelton. And out of bounds off of Leo.
That was Immel that knocked the ball out of bounds. Right now, it's pretty much one and done for Norwell when a shot goes up. The Lions able to corral the rebound.
Neff on top, driving. Kicks to Maddie Sanderson. Turnover. Here comes Norwell. Turnover.
A couple of back-to-back turnovers here. A little sloppy play. Leo always starts in their 2-3 zone. Norwell in there. Man-to-man.
Man-to-man. Nice feed.
Pass.
Oh, got her own rebound, though, and puts it back up. That's Michaela Wills to make it a 4-2 ball game in favor of the Lions.
Yeah, Wills is going to have to do the job down there tonight. We talked about it already. So far, so good.
Both teams missing some shots inside. We're seeing some real good intensity and effort on both teams. Shot from the corner by number 12, no good. That was Sawyer on the 3 attempt.
Yeah, so
Lions
far,
come away with the rebound.
the Lions' defense has really harassed Norwell. I mean, Norwell knows how to work the ball, you can tell, but they're not finding angles or any passing lanes or
Great
driving lanes.
curl cut by Morgan Sanderson. Sorry, I saw Maddie do that just a minute ago on the same thing. This time they got the ball to Morgan, and she gets fouled going to the bucket. Fouls on Mackenzie Sawyer, her first, team second. Free throw. Good.
It's a good strategy, I think, too, by Leo. You know both Sanderson girls are aggressive, and tonight that could work to your favor if you can get some drives and maybe get some fouls, get Norwell into some foul trouble. That's always a way you can take advantage of a good team, is get to the foul line.
Yeah, and if you get them on their heels driving to the basket, Natalie Neff can knock down the 3. So can Abby Heischman off the bench. If Abby were to come in and hit her first couple of shots, she could get on fire. That's number 24, Stephanie Conrad. That's her second bucket of the game. She's got 4 points, all 4 for Norwell.
Yeah, Conrad's got a nice, smooth drive. Good body control.
Wills off with the left hand that time. Loose ball picked up by number 32, Quinn Shelton, and she scores for the Lady Knights. We got 4 minutes to go, halfway through the first quarter, and it's 6-6. Picked off by Shelton. Stripped by Neff. All the way, misses the layup. Great block out there by Shelton. Foul by Wills, count the bucket.
That's a big swing right there, Coach. Neff misses a layup. And, against the number 4 team in the state, if you got a breakaway layup, I know she did have some pressure, but you really want to hit those. Could be a 5-point swing right there.
And here come the lineup changes. Heischman, Pierce, and Harding in for Leo. And Neff and Wills and Maddie Sanderson come out.
So that puts Madison Dunnick. That's number 34, Casey Strunk at the line. And she does get the and one. So a missed layup on one end turns to a fast break, hoop and harm, 5-point swing.
Trapping defense by the Knights now, trying to create some pressure. Good drive by Maddie. Morgan just can't finish.
She kind of looked at the ref like, hey, I got hit there, but you're going to get hit more often than not, and you got to be strong. Leo with a little
travel.
Yep, travel. Leo with a little confusion that time. That was Immel who was late to get there on the baseline, so it's a good thing she traveled.
I don't know if she was late.
Unless it's a matchup, a little bit of a matchup.
She's coming all the way into the lane when somebody comes through, and then they're sliding somebody in the corner, and it's a tough cover.
Boy, that is a tough cover.
That's a long way to get there.
Especially with a team that can shoot. There's a pick.
That looked awfully clean. But almost going to get that call no matter what.
That was Strunk.
Abby Heichman with her first, team second. And Strunk going to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Strunk picked Heichman's pocket there, drove it down, and drew the foul.
Must not have been a foul because she missed the free throw.
Ball tells no lies.
That's our story, and we're sticking to it. All right. Must have been a half a foul.
Half a foul. That makes it 10-6. Norwell with 2:38 to go.
Immel taking it to the basket.
Nice idea, just nobody there.
Well, there's one of the things. You got Renee Harding playing in the post, who's probably your third post player because of Daisha, then Michaela. And Michaela was camping out. They were looking for that exact same pass every time with Michaela. And Renee just a little bit, just not as used to being in there as, say, Michaela or Daisha. Kick ball.
Yeah, that's where a loss like that, it affects you more than you think. Like you said, the two big girls normally are down there cutting through the lane. That's a set play. Just nobody was there.
Good pressure defense. 12 for 3. That's Sawyer. Knocks it home this time. That makes it 13-6. And the Lady Knights on a little bit of a run here. Morgan Sanderson knocks an end to that one. That was a 9-0 run by the Lady Knights until Morgan made that layup. Nice block by Renee Harding, but scooped up and in by Conrad. That makes it 15. 15-8.
Another unforced there by the Lions. Beautiful block by Harding, though, on the other end. Just no one was able to gather it. And Norwell with a nice jump basket there. And timeout by Coach Chappelle.
The Lady Lions are going to take a timeout. Well, we will do the same. We're going to take a timeout. Here's a message from one of our sponsors. You're listening to the Voice Network.
It took Subway restaurants to do flatbread sandwich great, fresh roasted until its flavor reaches the towering peaks of Mount Delicious. You may have had other flatbread, but once you sink your teeth into this appetite-busting mountain of flavor, you'll know this is the real deal. Get any of your Subway favorites on our full-flavor flatbreads and let your taste buds sink into the delicious depth of goodness. Subway of Bluffton, eat fresh with 2 locations to serve you in North Main and inside Walmart.
All right, we're back at Leo High School. 1:39 left to go in the first quarter. And we got the visitors on the scoreboard. The Lady Knights of Norwell up 15-8 on the Lions. It is Norwell's basketball coming here in the first quarter. All right, they inbounds it. And we're back into full play here. Good pressure defense. Another 3 on the way. Got it. That's number 22, Courtney Beer. 5'3" junior came into the lineup there and knocked down a 3.
We were watching those girls pregame, and they knew how to shoot. So if they're open, they're going to take that 3 ball, and so far they're knocking it down.
Nice steal by Neff. Anticipated that really nice.
Another turnover by the Lions. That was Wills. That time who lost control. And a grab by Neff.
That's going to be her first, I believe the team third. Yes. Scores 18-8, just under a minute to go. Norwell patient on their offense. That's a drive by number 20, Kaylee Roller, and she knocks it down for her first points of the game. Number 20 scores 20th point of the game.
Yeah, I like Norwell's offense. They're patient. They really move the ball. Not a lot of ways to dribble. They find the open cutter or the open angle. They get the ball where it needs to go. There's a grab.
I think that's going to go on number 14. 14, Madison Dunnick. Her first, team's third.
Both teams now with 3 fouls.
Good job by Renee Harding getting that ball out of the air.
And another foul there on the Lions.
That's number 40. That's Renee Harding. That is her first foul, team's fourth.
Maddie Sanderson comes in for her sister Morgan.
8 seconds left to go. And that's the end of the first quarter, with the Lady Knights of Norwell up by a score of 20-8. We'll be right back after some of these messages from our sponsors.
TW Fable, a modern American restaurant, is located inside the clubhouse at Timber Ridge Golf Course at 2330 East, 250 North in Bluffton. You can enjoy a fine dining experience Tuesday through Thursday, 5 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 5 to 10. Kitchen closes 1/2 hour prior to lounge. If you are looking for a great spot to have lunch, visit 250 Grill to enjoy some sandwiches, wraps, salads, and appetizers. TW Fable Restaurant, 2330 East, 250 North at Timber Ridge Golf Course. Reservations recommended by calling 260-353-1360. This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe.
All right, we're back at Leo High School. Second quarter underway. Lineup for the Lions is Neff, Maddie Sanderson, Wills, Immel, and Harding. Lineup for Norwell. We'll see if I can't get this for you here in a minute. Drive by Immel. Blocking foul against Norwell. That's going to go against Roller. She's in the lineup with number 34, Strunk, number 24, Conrad, number 12, Sawyer, and number 32, Shelton.
So Immel continuing the aggressive play by the Lions. A lot of drives. Got some fouls called on Norwell. The problem is they've had too many turnovers here so far in the first quarter. And Norwell's capitalized on those turnovers.
Yeah. They hit some shots. They have a very potent offense, and if you give them more possessions than what you get, you're gonna have trouble. You're gonna have trouble.
Yeah.
Unless they just shoot poorly. Man-to-man offense by the Lions now, and immediately Norwell goes into I would call it a spread, and we got a travel.
Well, I like that call by Coach Chappelle going man-to-man because, you know, at the time, Norwell had a 12-point lead, and they were just starting to really find some holes in the zone. And you got to come out of that and try to man them up. I think Leo has the defensive talent to stay with these girls. So why not get a little more match up and try to play some defense man-to-man? I like it. We'll see how it works.
Nice backdoor cut there by number 20, Kaylee Roller. And she rolled it in.
And the Norwell guards do a nice job of keeping their heads up, keeping their eyes down, low. And if there's a cutter or a back cutter, they're going to find them.
Good aggressive drive by Immel. And she's fouled by Roller.
So that's the second drive in a row by Immel that draws a foul.
That's Roller's second foul, team's fifth. I haven't seen it put on the board. Yes. Immel again knocks down the free throw. And Courtney Beer replaces Roller. And they're really playing pressure defense on girls and leaving them individually because they are such good shooters.
Yeah.
It's a foul on Immel.
So Immel, that's going to be her
team fifth.
Yep.
That's one thing about having shooters when you have to go out and guard them. If you go man to man, that does leave the middle of the court wide open at times. For the help defense, because sometimes you just can't leave them.
No, and you know that's the game of basketball. There are weaknesses with any kind of defense you play. Nice cut and dish there. But there are weaknesses with any defense, and you got to find the one where your weaknesses are the fewest in that matchup. And every game's different. Teams match up differently against different teams. But I could tell Coach Chappelle could see that Norwell really knew how to find the angles and spots in that zone.
Neff on the drive.
Another missed layup, and she had an opportunity to score there.
You can see a definite. They're trying to go to the basket. Renee Harding with another swat out of bounds. I'll tell you what, she is playing really, really aggressive. The scoreboard, we're down. The Lions are down 13, but they came to play tonight. They're playing hard. I really liked the effort and the energy that Renee Harding has shown for what she's trying to do.
And there's another
hand
push.
in the back.
I think you got Harding on that.
That's going to be her second, the team's sixth.
And yeah, they're taking an aggressive approach because normally it's a Sanderson. The Sanderson twins do a lot of the aggressive driving, but so far it's been Neff and Immel and even Harding that have all tried to drive the basketball and draw fouls.
Three missed, Immel with a rebound. Lions looking to push the offense. Heisman for three. Immel had a shot at it, just couldn't rein it in. That shot could have been huge for the Lions because when Heisman gets going.
Yeah, she can score 6 or 9 points in a hurry.
That's a nice drive by Mackenzie Sawyer to get around Maddie Sanderson there. Maddie Sanderson's a fairly good defender. So, all right. Morgan trying to drive. Kick to Harding. Still want to attack the basket whenever they can.
Just coming up empty with some really good drives. And a carry. So there's an unforced turnover on Norwell. And that brings Pierce in the ball game. Immel back in as well.
Harding came to the bench. Norwell playing man-to-man defense.
Stepped on the end line. And I don't want to beat a dead horse, but there have been multiple opportunities on both ends of the court where Adacia Green down low would have changed a lot of things, a lot of outcomes offensively and defensively. On a lot of the missed shots by the Lions, she is a really good garbage collector down there on the offensive end.
Good ball movement by the Knights.
And again, there's an area right there where Norwell had 2 or 3 shots at it. If Adacia Green's down low, they're going to get one in that instance. So they're going to miss her.
Sanderson on the drive. That's Morgan.
Nice drive by
26 to 13 was the score. 3:44 left to go on the clock. Norwell almost turned the ball over. Timeout by Norwell. That's their first timeout, I believe. Why don't we hear a message from a couple of our sponsors there, Coach?
University of St. Francis, known for quality academic options and dedicated professors. You'll discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. See for yourself what USF has to offer. Visit online at sf.edu. Grable Insurance, their most important job is to make sure you leave with the best coverage you can afford. Grable Insurance on Pony Express Run inside the Mercantile Office Park, downtown Leo.
Once again, thank you for sponsoring Leo High School and basketball in Northeast Indiana, and also sponsoring Norwell basketball, because I believe I'm guessing we are on Wells County Voice tonight too. I didn't even think about that in our intro. We're so used to just being Allen County Voice, but being Norwell, and Norwell is one of our Voice Network schools. We welcome anybody listening down in Ossian, and hoping to give you a good broadcast of what's going on with the game tonight. That's a foul on Brooke Immel, her second, and the team's seventh, and we're shooting free throws.
Shooting free throws, and that's not the way you wanted it to go if you're the Lions. You would rather be on the line shooting a bonus.
I believe, if I remember reading our schedule correctly for broadcasting, the boys of Leo travel to Norwell tomorrow night. We start I think it's a 3-weekend segment here where the boys and the girls play back-to-back Friday, Saturday, the same school. I believe it's the next three Friday, Saturdays. And the boys go to Norwell tomorrow night. I think
it's
Van Meter is going to have the call on the Voice Network tomorrow night through WellsCountyVoice.com. Probably broadcast on Allen County as well. So if you're listening and you want another way of watching the game and you can't get out there, then tune in there. He does a great job. He won't pick on the Lions too much. Nice rebound by Sophia Pierce. Sanderson to keep attacking the basket. And that's good. We got to keep doing that.
Michaela Wills takes a shot to the nose. That never feels good. And the ball goes Leo's direction. So we've got a 28-13 Norwell lead with 2:49 to go here in the second quarter.
Oh, I missed the bucket there. It's 28-13, 15-point game. Heichman knocks down the two.
Definitely would like to see her get going for the Lions. Like we said, when she gets hot, she can score really quickly and from behind the arc.
Long rebound goes to Norwell. They set up their offense again. Blocked by Heichman.
Yeah, that was a nice defensive play, and then Leo able to maintain possession after the block.
Pierce with the drive. Nothing there. Kicks to Heichman, loads up a three. Off the mark, no good.
Will's not able to grab the rebound. Nice pass down low. Kick out, back, out.
Lions come the other way very quickly. All right, Morgan Sanderson on the drive. Excuse me, Maddie Sanderson.
A little life now back in the Lions, 28-17. Leo still being very aggressive, trying not to give Norwell a chance to set up their defense because they do trap out of their defense, and that trap has been very effective, causing a lot of turnovers for the Lions tonight. So I can tell that when Leo gets the ball, they want to push it and not allow Norwell to set up their half-court defense.
That's fouls on number 23, Sophia Pierce. That's her first, the team 8th. First shot is good. That is Stephanie Conrad. And that is her 11th point of the ball game. Gonna try for the even dozen. And it's good. Minute to go in the first half. It's 30-17 in favor of Norwell. The Lions trying to hang on there, trying to spark something here in the last minute.
Eichmann looked like she did walk, but she was tripped. So kind of a good call by the ref, a no call there.
30 seconds left to go. Lions back in a zone defense.
And Leo needs a stop in a bad way right here before going into half. They'd like to get a stop and a score, but
I think Norwell's content on the last shot here. 8 seconds. Deep three. No good. I know. I'm going to guess Coach Thornton is not very happy about that last possession, how they didn't get any movement inside or whatever. They played it out deep. And we go to halftime with a score of 30-17 in favor of the Lady Knights of Norwell. All right. We'll be right back with our... We inadvertently did not have the TW Fable pregame show, so you know what? We're going to have the TW Fable halftime show.
It'll all work out.
It'll all work out. This halftime show is brought to you by TW Fable, located inside the clubhouse at Timber Ridge Golf Club in Bluffton. Features fine dining Tuesday through Saturday. Looking for a great place for lunch? Visit the 250 Grill. All right, we thank you them for sponsoring our halftime show. And we're going to take some messages from our sponsors and come on right back with the TW Fable halftime show. Keep listening, everybody.
Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you, or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
At Grable Insurance, their most important job is to make sure you leave with the best coverage you can afford. They want to provide you protection from the unfortunate things that can happen and often do happen. The cheapest insurance is often not the best.
Visit online at grableinsurance.com or stop in the office on Pony Express Run inside the Mercantile Office Park, directly across from Higher Grounds Coffee House, and see Ray Gage or Arnie Myers. Grable Insurance is a proud sponsor of East Allen County High School athletics.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
You know that Marco's Pizza in downtown Leo offers delicious pizza, but did you also know they have wings, subs, bread, and many other items that are also delicious? And did you know you could order online at marcospizza.com? And did you know they have catering to help out with that party, meeting, or any event? And did you know they have carry-out and delivery? Well, now you know. Marco's Pizza in downtown Leo has pizza and so much more. You can get carry-out, delivery, catering, and order online, or call them at 627-2227. That's 627-2227. Marco's Pizza in downtown Leo.
It took Subway restaurants to do flatbread sandwich great, fresh roasted until its flavor reaches the towering peaks of Mount Delicious. You may have had other flatbread, but once you sink your teeth into this appetite-busting mountain of flavor, you'll know this is the real deal. Get any of your Subway favorites on our full-flavor flatbreads and let your taste buds sink into the delicious depth of goodness. Subway of Bluffton, eat fresh with 2 locations to serve you in North Main and inside Walmart.
TW Fable, a modern American restaurant, is located inside the clubhouse at Timber Ridge Golf Course at 2330 East, 250 North in Bluffton. You can enjoy a fine dining experience Tuesday through Thursday 5 to 9, Friday and Saturday 5 to 10. Kitchen closes 1/2 hour prior to lounge. If you are looking for a great spot to have lunch, visit 250 Grill to enjoy some sandwiches, wraps, salads, and appetizers. TW Fable Restaurant, 2330 East, 250 North at Timber Ridge Golf Course. Reservations recommended by calling 260-353-1360. This is your...
We're back at halftime here at Leo High School. We've got a few stats for you. Our stat person here, we have some Leo stats. We do not have any Norwell stats. But I think some of the Leo stats kind of tell the story of what we've seen so far. Score of 30-17 in favor of Norwell, and they've kind of dictated the tempo a little bit here after, say, the first 4 minutes. First 4 minutes, it was 6-6 ball game or something like that, and then Norwell just kind of started to pull away. 30% field goal for the Lady Lions. Shooting well from the free throw line at 5 of 6, 83%, but 9 turnovers to no assists for the Lady Lions. Unofficially, of course, but and then on the rebound side, they've only got 11 rebounds, and only 2 of them are on the offensive end. So Belmont's doing a real good job. Excuse me, I said Belmont. Norwell is doing a really good job of keeping the Lady Lions off the glass. Now, I will say this in the Lions' own defense, the scheme, the game plan seems to be for tonight to take the ball to the glass. On offense, drive. They don't have somebody to dump it into. They don't have one of their people to dump it into. They look to drive and dish to Michaela Wills, and I'll take that back. I know of one assist. Wait a minute, maybe she missed that layup.
I think she missed that shot,
and then got a rebound and laid it back in.
And that's the issue with Leo. Their strategy has been to drive the basketball, and they have successfully done that. But they've missed a lot of layups. Now, some of those have been contested. Some of them have been open looks, and they're just not hitting their layups. So if Leo even hits, 3 of those missed layups, they're right in this ball game.
Yeah. So only down 13, considering they have not shot the ball well. There is a chance for them to come back. They got plenty of time to come back from 13. They've got to hit some outside shots. I'll tell you what, they need Neff or Heischman or even Sophia Pierce, a good outside shooter, to knock down a couple threes, along with the penetration of the Sandersons and some inside play of Michaela Wills.
And now here's a question, too, Coach. We've seen Leo several nights this year play, and I have not seen a night where they haven't thrown their full-court press on an opposing team. They haven't thrown their press on one time. Now, I don't know if that's because they're missing their big stopper, Green, back at the back into that press, or if they just think Norwell's athletic enough and a good enough passing team that they can get out of it and they'll burn them. I look to see Coach Chappelle at least attempt to try to press Norwell a little bit, speed the game up, and see if you can't get them into a couple turnovers. Because Leo's actually played a couple of games this year where they've been flat in the first half, and they've come out and really ramped up the pressure and have had huge second halves.
Yeah. So let's see if they can do that. This has been the TW Fable halftime show, brought to you by TW Fable, located inside the clubhouse at Timber Ridge Golf Club in Bluffton, featuring fine dining Tuesday through Saturday. Looking for a great place for lunch? Visit the 250 Grill. We will be right back after some more messages from our sponsor with second half action at Leo High School.
Moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe. Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you, or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
At Grable Insurance, their most important job is to make sure you leave with the best coverage you can afford. They want to provide you protection from the unfortunate things that can happen and often do happen. The cheapest insurance is often not the best.
Visit online at grableinsurance.com or stop in the office on Pony Express Run inside the Mercantile Office Park, directly across from Higher Grounds Coffee House, and see Ray Gage or Arnie Myers. Grable Insurance is a proud sponsor of East Allen County High School athletics.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
All right, we're back here in the third quarter. Norwell's ball. And they turn it over.
(30-17), early third quarter lead by the Norwell Lady Knights. And there's a nice pass down to Michaela Wills. That's the way the Lions wanted to start the half right there. And I think their first assist of the game.
Unofficially.
Unofficially. Very unofficially.
The Lions do extend their zone a little bit. Norwell, good job moving the ball. Little girl
getting the action, and she's up the stairs safe. And the dad said, "Hey,
what are you doing?" Hey, she has been taught the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. We like that as math teachers.
And I actually liked her hustle there. She had a little head of steam going.
Little girl, but if you didn't catch it on the camera, a little girl about 4 years old, you might have caught it in the corner there. It was running down the sideline there on the court while the play was going on. Neff with the steal, takes it in, gets fouled, going to go to the free throw line. No harm for the little girl or
Thank
the game.
Goodness. Yeah, because if the ball happened to go the other way, like on a fast break where girls aren't looking up, that's where a kid could get hurt. But thank goodness she was okay. She quickly skirted across the court, and Dad scooped her up, and Dad didn't look too happy.
He'll get over it, though.
He'll get over it.
Teaching moment. Neff misses the first free throw. And banks in the second one off the bounce. So 30-20.
Cuts the lead to 9. And
21. Wait a minute. She did make.
She made both.
She made both. I thought she missed the first one. I'm sorry. My apologies.
We see the press.
Just a little bit. You know, some people you could use the philosophy of the press. It forces a couple more passes the way they ran it.
Yep.
That was not a good rebounding session right there out of the zone. Foul on Wills there. I believe that's going to be her second, the team's first of the second half. But you know, when you press, especially the way they did it just to harass them and of course cause a couple extra passes. Well, the more passes you make, the more likely you are to throw one away.
Over. That's true. You know, the press is different in high school, obviously, than in college, where you got a shot clock in college. Here,
yes,
you can press, and it doesn't. Even if you get the team out of their offense a little bit, you have all day to score. And Norwell with their full court man-to-man pressure.
Neff to the basket, and she scores.
And the Lions did a lot of that in the first half. They just weren't finishing. So far, the Lions finishing their layups.
And that's Neff's 4th point, all here in the second half.
Right
Great pass from Shelton to Conrad for an easy 2. Leads back to, oops, I'm messing up here on the scoreboard. That's 34. Somehow I got it off. It's 34-23. Sorry about that. I must have pushed the wrong button somewhere. All right. Neff looking to be more aggressive. Picks up her dribble. I really think Natalie right now would really love to get a 3 up. I think she's kind of feeling like being aggressive. Charge. That was good. I think that's 34. Is that Strunk? I think that was Strunk. She drew the charge there. She had position.
Yeah, she did.
And that was on Morgan Sanderson, her first, team second.
Yeah, Strunk saw Sanderson just kind of lowered her head and her shoulder. She was going to go all the way with it. Strunk had position, took the charge. And there's a good call, too, on the block by Sanderson.
I'll tell you what, it was close. It was close because the Norwell girl did lower her shoulder a little bit.
She did, and Sanderson was moving back.
Yep.
Had she just been able to stay a little straighter up, I think that would have gone the other way.
But good attack by, that was Roller. Maybe it wasn't a foul. It did make free throw.
It could have been a half foul here.
Could have been a half foul.
And I have a feeling it was a half foul.
We're firm believers in the half foul up here in the booth. There we go.
And it was.
And it was.
And
full court pressure by the Lady Knights. Again. And the Lions break it pretty easy. There's that 3 ball from the corner. Bang!
And that's Neff. And you called it, Coach. She was looking for that earlier. She finally got an opening, and she drilled it. Oh, there's where Daisha Green just scoops that ball up.
Jump ball.
And the Norwell faithful didn't like that, but I didn't see any contact. I just saw
who came up?
Shots.
I think who came up with the ball had the jump ball, but there were other Lions that could have possibly got a little body. But you know what? The official is a little closer than we were.
It could have been a half foul.
Could have been a half foul. That's right.
Maddie Sanderson takes a seat. Again, full court man-to-man press. And they try to trap out of that.
Good job by the Lady Lions to break it. Eichmann pulls up from the elbow. Great job of getting her own rebound. Oh, just misses it. She's being very aggressive. I like it.
And Immel had the ball and just knocked it out of bounds. So, but yeah, great little flurry there by Heichman, showing her athletic ability.
I would, there's not many nights where she's not one of the top athletes on the court.
No.
Just sheer athletic ability.
And I know a lot of times she forces things. Sometimes she gets frustrated, especially she gets her head down a little bit when she misses a shot or two, and she shouldn't. She should just continue to press and use that athletic ability and play hard.
All right, that was the foul on Neff, her second. Just gave the ball to Conrad. She just turned and went to the hole.
Yeah, she uses that left hand nicely. Not a lot you can do once she gets that first step.
Lead is back to 11. Immel pulls. Drains it.
So far, second half, both teams shooting at a much higher rate than they did in the first half, especially Leo. Lions down 9.
Punt.
So they are back in the game.
Back in the punt formation there.
And they just need to get a couple of stops here and a couple of baskets, and they'll really be right back in it. They have been a lot more aggressive so far here early in the third quarter. There's a steal. That's Harding.
Lots of effort. Just kind of lost control of the dribble.
Coach Pell really encouraging the girls to play hard on this set.
3:20 left to go here in the third quarter. Lead is 9. Great pass there by Strunk to Conrad.
Yeah,
and Conrad's got 18.
Strunk does a great job of penetrating and just looking down on the block for the open person, and she usually finds them. And there's a foul. That's number 20.
Kaylee Roller on the foul.
That's
Courtney Beard checking into the lineup. That was her third
foul.
Yeah.
Leo with 4 team fouls, Norwell with 2.
I think ultimately if the Lions could get the game into about the 6 to 8 point range going into the fourth quarter, I would give them a shot.
Nice move.
Good drive there by Morgan Sanderson for 2. Morgan Sanderson's got 8 points. I think she leads all the Lions in scoring.
I think Sawyer thought she was going to make a pass down the baseline. She kind of tried to step in her way, and Sanderson just backed in and was able to hit the layup. That's Strunk again with the drive, so good things happen.
Her third foul.
When Strunk drives the ball. Neff takes a seat for the Lions.
That's big. She just hit that big 3. Keep their little weave offense on the top, looking to drive. That's going to be the team's 6th foul, and that's on Morgan Sanderson. That's going to be her second and the team's 6th.
1 foul away from putting Norwell on the line.
They're in the bonus already.
Nice inbounds pass.
Couldn't finish. That's Shelton, but saves her own missed shot. It's a 9-point game here. Lions need a stop.
Yeah, they just need to stop and a couple of buckets. And in this game, then, like you said, there's a nice back cut, but Strunk not able to connect with Shelton that time. That was Shelton.
That was well executed. Just a hair in front of her.
A little ahead of her. Maybe the break the Lions need. Let's see if they can put
3 cuts it to 6.
Get the crowd into it. You never know. Eichmann with a runner, missed the runner. May have gotten away with some steps.
3 on the way, good.
That's a big shot.
Big shot for Sawyer. Lions had a chance to cut it to 7, maybe 6. Then Norwell comes down and buries a 3. Pierce on the drive is going to get 2 free throws out of it. Fouls on number 22, Courtney Beer, her first, the team's 3rd.
If you're the Lions, you're going to need to draw a few more fouls because any way you can score with that clock stopped when you're down is a good way to score. Heischman comes out, and Morgan Sanderson then back in. Michaela Wills also back in for the Lions.
Sophia knocks down 1 of 2, so it was a half a foul.
Half a foul. We haven't had many full fouls today, although the scorer is going to disagree.
Battle for the ball. Loose ball goes to Leo. 45 seconds left to go here. 1-3-1 defense by the Knights here, looking to trap something here in the end of the quarter.
Norwell keeping the Lions pushed out, but they do get it in the lane.
Pierce for 3. Got the roll. Wow.
First touch.
34-42.
That's a big shot.
Cuts the lead back to 8. 10 seconds left to go in the half. Norwell going to go for 1 shot.
See if they have a better set than they did at the end of the first half.
3 seconds.
Nice pass.
No good. And at the end of 3, the lead has been cut to 8, 42-34. We could be a ball game here in the fourth quarter. We're going to take a quick second and hear from a couple of our sponsors. You're listening to the Voice Network. And we're back in the fourth quarter. Norwell basketball to start the fourth quarter. Leo's down 8. Lineup for Leo is Pierce, Maddie Sanderson, Morgan Sanderson, Wills, and Immel.
I think the Lions were better defensively in that third quarter, and they're going to need more of the same here in the fourth if they want to pull this one out.
Shot up, and it's good. That's Shelton.
So a nice weave up top there by Norwell, and it kind of flattened the defense out and was able to pop that 3 open. And that's number
foul on
34.
34. That's her third. That's Strunk. Third, team's fourth. Morgan Sanderson for 3. It's good. So trading threes to start the quarter.
Brings Norwell's lead back to 8.
And another 3 on the other end by Roller.
30-second timeout called by Norwell.
So I think in the last 3 or 4 minutes of playing time, Coach, we've had 5 threes and a free throw.
Yeah, things have heated up quite a bit here on both ends of the court. So we'll see who breaks. If one team can just get a couple of shots up and without an answer from the other team, that's probably going to be the difference in the game right at this juncture. YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne with a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and childcare. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. Visit fwymca.org.
Leo's basketball.
Norwell still going to harass with that man-to-man pressure.
Comes a little bit of a trap. Immel gets it across. Lions set up their offense.
Nice pass
Wills
down
back
low.
Cut. Nice finish.
Beautiful play. That was Immel with the look. Cuts Norwell lead to 9 with 6:21 to go here in the fourth quarter. I really like how patient Norwell is. They really probe the defense. They know what they're doing. They look for the angles. Nice drive.
Nice. Reverse of the floor to the basket. Conrad's got 20 now. The lead is 11. Foul.
Yeah, Norwell does a nice job on the offensive end. They've got an inside-outside game. They've got a back cut game. And again, we're seeing a bunch of seniors and juniors on the court for Norwell. They just know what they're doing offensively, and it shows.
Sanderson on the drive. Misses the little one.
And they move the ball very quickly as well. Not a lot of time once the defense gets offset to recover, and then Norwell usually puts it away.
Wills for three. Maddie Sanderson gets fouled on the rebound attempt by Shelton.
Nice hustle board there by Sanderson. Grabbed it, took it right back up, drew the foul. She'll shoot two.
Try to get the lead back into single digits. Both teams with 6 fouls now in the bonus.
So Heischman and Immel check back in.
I think it was Heischman and Neff.
May have been Neff.
And a little short on that free throw.
At this juncture in the game, you've got to hit the freebies. You want to get back in it with a team that's pretty surgical on the offensive end. They're just very patient. They're very quick with the ball. And they can shoot.
Sawyer is a good shooter. She knocks down another three and extends the lead up back out to 14. That's 11 points for Sawyer, and I think she's got 3 threes. And she just picked up a foul. That's going to be her third foul. Team 7, so that's actually going to send the Lions to the line.
Coach Thornton not happy with that foul at all. After they just splash a three, they take a 14-point lead and just a kind of a foul away from the basket.
Heischman makes the first one.
So it's do or die time now for the Lions with 4:46 to go. They're going to have to string a run together here, and unfortunately that means they're going to have to stop Norwell, whose offense has really, really clicked on all cylinders here in the second half. Except for that
Conrad
play.
throws it away.
So a turnover there opens a little crack of light there for the Lions.
That's going to be a foul, I believe, on Casey Strunk. That's her fourth.
Coach Thornton and the referee, I think, talking about what pizza they're going to order tonight from Marco's after the game. Coach Thornton, I can read his lips. He says, white cheesy.
I think.
And the referee agreed. I think he said that's a good call, Coach.
Did you say white cheesy or did you say cheesy bread?
Well, I think the referee said let's get some cheesy bread on the end
cheesy
of that
bread.
order.
Cheesy bread, that's right, cheesy bread.
627-2227. Give Marcos a call. Beat the referees and the coaches over there.
Timeout by the Lions here.
Speaking of Marco's Pizza, located in downtown Leo, serves not only pizza but wings, subs, bread, and many other delicious items. Marco's also offers catering, carry-out, and delivery. Give Marco's a call in Leo, 627-2227. You will not be disappointed.
No.
We had the chicken fresco the other night at the Walker household. Actually, we got a hot deal, two pizzas and one specialty large and another large one-topping pepperoni pizza for $21.99.
I recently partaked in some of the cheesy bread. That's one of my favorites from Marco.
Yeah, I've noticed you've mentioned the cheesy bread, I think, 12 or 13 times here tonight. So
I'm a fan of the cheesy bread. Some pizza sauce on it.
Oh,
some good
like the
rubbing.
garlic butter, the ranch dressing.
Oh, nice back cut. Set play out of the timeout. All right, that's Roller to Shelton for an easy 2, and it's back to a 12-point lead.
Yeah, very, very impressed with Norwell's offense. I'll tell you what, I don't care who's defending them. They are meticulous in their cuts. They pass the ball quickly, not a lot of wasted dribble, not a lot of wasted motion, and they kind of lull you to sleep a little bit, and then bang, they'll hit you with a back cut, or somebody will drive and dish. A lot of times the driver will dish, and then there'll be somebody, a sniper on the perimeter, and whoever gets the ball down low for Norwell will find that perimeter shooter.
Abby Heisman makes 1 out of 2.
Very, very efficient offensively for the Knights. I like what I see. These ladies know what they're doing.
No contact, no call.
Good drive.
Maddie Sanderson there on the finish. 55-46, 9-point lead. 3:34 left to go in the game. Going to be a foul on Heisman, I believe. That'll be her second, and the team's 7th. That's going to send Conrad to the free throw line for a 1-on-1.
Conrad with 20 points, I think, to lead all scorers here tonight. She's had a great game, and she misses there. Lions going to have to hit a couple here in a row. Get a little momentum. Hope that Norwell can shoot themselves in the foot on offense.
Kind of standing around a little bit. Morgan Sanderson with the bank shot, missed.
I'm going to have to agree from this angle with the Norwell faithful. Referee got number 32, Quinn Shelton, there with the grab, and it looked to me like she got all ball. But that's going to put Sanderson on the line nonetheless, and that's a break the Lions needed. She rolls in the first shot.
And cut the lead to 7.
And that's the closest the Lions have been since probably the first quarter. So there is a glimmer of hope here for the Lions. Now they're going to have to stop Norwell, which has been a tough task so far. Nice drive. Too hard. So the door opens a little farther for the Lions.
Heisman for 3.
And makes it 55-51.
4-point game with 2:20 left on the clock. And it's now a ball game again. Oh, he called timeout right before the foul.
What a play by Coach Thornton, calling the timeout right before the foul, which would have put Norwell on the line. So Leo back in the game, only 4 points down, and I'll tell you what, with 2:18 to go, this ball game could go either way.
Yeah. I think Norwell has 1 or 2 timeouts left. Not sure about the Lions. So
Indiana Physical Therapy is highly trained professionals, treat all types of injuries and ailments, and accepts all insurances. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, visit indianapt.com. TW Fable, located inside the clubhouse at Timber Ridge Golf Course, 2330 East 250 North in Bluffton. Features a fine dining experience Tuesday through Saturday. And if you're looking for a great lunch, visit the 250 Grill. That's TW Fable.
Well, I'm looking through Twitter, but I'm behind by an hour or so. So at this point, Homestead was beating Southside 64-39. Pretty much winning there easily. Carroll and Dwenger, a 2-point ball game at the end of 3 quarters. But these were the early games at 6 o'clock because they play girls-boys doubleheaders, I believe, tonight. So
those games were probably over.
Done. They've been done for a while. Shelton for 3. No good. Good rebound by Morgan Sanderson. And the Lions are down 4.
Great rebound by Sanderson. She was surrounded by 3 Knights there, able to come
Little
down.
runner, short. Jump ball.
Nice play. I think
Favor of the
that's
Lions.
Ball. So Sanderson really playing hard.
154.
Again, this is the number 4 team in the state, the Norwell Knights, and they're getting everything they can handle right now out of the Lions. Oh, bad entry pass.
Strunk. Stops.
That's a big play. Just unable to get that entry pass over the outstretched fingers of the Knights. They knock it to themselves and score. And
3 by Maddie Morgan Sanderson.
Cuts it to 3. 1:29 to go. Trapped by the Lions. And another timeout called by Coach Thornton. He saw the trap. That's a good timeout call there because that was number 12, I believe, Mackenzie Sawyer, who was kind of in no man's land, stuck in the trap.
Timeout situation is as follows. Norwell has 1. The Lions have 3. Able to get down to that. Oh, I'm sorry, I have that backwards on my scoreboard. Let me correct that. Lions have 3. Norwell has 1. There's 1:26 to go.
One possession ball game.
The Lions, no. Yes, the Lions are in the double bonus, whereas Norwell is only in the bonus, the regular bonus. And so the jump ball goes to Norwell because we got the jump ball. It is Norwell ball. So we got a ball game here, 3-point game, 1:26 to go. Don't go away. We're excited. All right, here we go.
Lions have stormed back in this game, and they have gotten themselves right back into it. 1:20 to go. And if I'm Norwell, I'm looking for somebody on the block to get a sure shot, even though they can shoot. There's a steal!
Morgan Sanderson going to the basket. Blocked.
And
nice save by Renee Harding. Nice save to throw it inbound. I actually thought she got pushed in the back a little bit.
Coach Spell's going to take a
The Lions will have the ball underneath the basket, and the Lions take a timeout.
Full timeout. So great end-to-end action right there. A good steal by Sanderson. She drives down.
After the game's over, man, we got a tough decision to make here, Coach.
I'm telling you what.
But after the game's over, we're going to have to pick the YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne Player of the Game. And, wow, we're going to have some choices tonight to look at. So, all right. Everybody is still here and watching a great IHSAA basketball game. I don't know if you have the schedules on there. I know the next broadcast for the Voice Networks for the Lions and Norwell is tomorrow night with the boys in action. I don't believe the Leo girls play again until, I want to say, next week.
January 16th.
Oh, next Saturday.
And that's New Haven here.
And that means the boys play New Haven. The boys play New Haven at New Haven on Friday night. Yep.
All right, here we go. Leo to inbound.
1:01 left on the clock. Into Morgan.
Into Sanderson.
Drives to the basket. Up, and it falls.
Wow, what a
drive. 1-point game.
The Lions are fired up. They're going to play some hard defense. Norwell.
Missed. Oh, they get the offensive rebound.
Norwell with 1-point lead with 35 seconds to go, and there's a grab by Harding.
She doesn't like the call. I'm not sure she did, but I think it was one of those where the official was trying to call the foul. That's her third foul. Team ninth, again a 1-on-1. Can't give up another offensive rebound here.
No, you can't. Norwell's missed several free throws here in the second half. There's a make.
Conrad didn't miss. That's her 21st point of the game.
Well, she's been big tonight.
Will's a rebound.
Now you got to block out here. You really got to put a body on that Norwell. And
long rebound, but a tip comes back to Abby Heisman. Well, that's where you hate a long rebound on that situation.
So Leo down 2. Coach Chappelle wants the Lions to hurry up and get into their set.
Now don't waste any time down 2.
23 seconds to go. Heisman picks up her dribble.
Maddie Sanderson. We got 16 seconds to go. Morgan Sanderson. Ball gets knocked away. Timeout by Chappelle.
Good timeout
Timeout
call.
by Coach as soon as she fell on the ball.
And
8.2 seconds to go.
Will's lucky she didn't get called for a travel because she went down, collected the ball, and she kind of rolled just a little bit, and I thought that was going to be the call. And Coach Chappelle quickly calls a timeout, saving that possession. 8.2 to go, 58-56 Norwell.
This is one of those situations where you look at it. You got a team in your gym, and you're making a run. The coaching decision is: do you draw a play up for the three? Try to just get out the win. I mean, you got the 4th-ranked team in state in your division.
Do you play for the tie or do you go for the dagger?
And I think the way you're going right now, you're shooting the ball. You got some girls that have hit some shots. The confidence is up. If you got something in your playbook that spots somebody up for 3 from the corner, then I would say maybe you try 3 from the top if you got something, and you go for it.
That's what
and even early too.
That's what I would do.
And then crash the boards.
I would give the ball to a Sanderson girl, have her drive and kick, and try to at least get an uncontested 3 early, so you have a time for a rebound. So
let's see what they've drawn
Maddie
up.
Sanderson inbounds.
To Heichman in the corner. Going to take it to the basket.
And she gets fouled
on the floor. But
Doesn't
still
matter.
2 free throws.
Still 2. So with 4.9 to go, Abby Heichman has probably the 2 biggest free throws of her life so far.
I didn't catch. They called the foul on 32, Shelton.
That's her third.
That's her third.
So the game really comes down to these shots.
Well, as long as the Leo girls know if they don't get the rebound,
they got a foul
right away.
And Heichman hits the back iron on the first one, no good. And Coach Chappelle is going to take another timeout to talk about the scenarios they need to go through here on a miss or make. So they're going to have to foul regardless.
I believe this is their last timeout. Yeah,
So
it's Leo's last timeout.
You're hoping she hits it and then you get a quick foul, or did she clank it and you try to get the rebound and put back?
Well,
without Daisha Green, that's a better maybe philosophy if you got Daisha Green in the game.
I'm saying you got to try to make the free throw.
Try
get
to
your
make
point.
Get a foul.
Because either way, if you don't score, you got to foul.
You've got to foul.
If you get the point and then foul, then but then the problem is they don't have any timeouts left to set something up coming back in.
And you're going to probably use a minute or a second and a half to get the foul, and that's only going to give you 3 seconds to drive full court. I don't know. It's one of those, does she clank it and you just crash? We'll see. So Heichman with her second. And Norwell.
I think they're coming after it. I think they're coming at it because the Sandersons are lined up.
She clanked that on purpose.
Immel got the rebound. Kicks the Heichman 3 on the way at the buzzer. Break it easy. She hits it. Wow.
Game over.
Wow.
Game over.
Oh, my goodness.
And a stun. Norwell night.
What a comeback by the Lady Lions as Abby Heichman hits a 3 at the buzzer off of the missed free throw. She misses 2 free throws that would have tied the game. Brooke Immel fighting for the rebound, gets to Heichman. She takes a dribble to her left and knocks in the game winner, giving her 13 points on the game. And I'll tell you what, Coach, we have no problem
with
picking the player of the
game.
So we're going to take a minute. We'll come back and give you a few little things here about the game. Give you some information on upcoming broadcasts and so forth, and we'll send you on your way for a great weekend. So we'll be right back on The Voice.
In downtown Leo offers delicious pizza. But did you also know they have wings, subs, bread, and many other items that are also delicious? And did you know you could order online at marcospizza.com? And did you know they have catering to help out with that party, meeting, or any event? And did you know they have carry-out and delivery? Well, now you know. Marco's Pizza in downtown Leo has pizza and so much more. You can get carry-out, delivery, catering, and order online, or call them at 627-2227. That's 627-2227.
Marco's Pizza in downtown Leo.
It took Subway restaurants to do flatbread sandwich great, fresh roasted until its flavor reaches the towering peaks of Mount Delicious. You may have had other flatbread, but once you sink your teeth into this appetite-busting mountain of flavor, you'll know this is the real deal. Get any of your Subway favorites on our full-flavor flatbreads and let your taste buds sink into the delicious depth of goodness. Subway of Bluffton, eat fresh with 2 locations to serve you in North Main and inside Walmart.
T.W. Fable, a modern American restaurant, is located inside the clubhouse at Timber Ridge Golf Course at 2330 East, 250 North in Bluffton. You can enjoy a fine dining experience Tuesday through Thursday, 5 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 5 to 10. Kitchen closes 1/2 hour prior to lounge. If you're looking for a great spot to have lunch, visit 250 Grill to enjoy some sandwiches, wraps, salads, and appetizers. T.W. Fable Restaurant, 2330 East, 250 North at Timber Ridge Golf Course. Reservations recommended by calling 260-353-1360. This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe.
All right, we are back. It's time to pick the player of the game, sponsored by the YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne. The Y encourages everyone to have fun, build character. Check into the Learn, Grow, and Thrive before and after school child care program at your area YMCA. They have a great programs there. My son is taking swim classes right now. The Y does a wonderful job with their stuff for kids. A great place to be. We thank them for their support of the Voice Network. Wow. Now, I'm going to be at the game tomorrow night, Coach, for the boys, and I hope I get to see a barn burner like this again. This is what Indiana basketball is about. I know we as Leo people, we're excited about the result of this, and the Norwell people are not excited about
Obviously.
the result.
Yeah.
But one of the things you get to win or lose, I've coached many of these games winning, and I've coached a lot of them losing, and seen winning and seen losing is, it's great to be in the contest. At the end of the game, you get the adrenaline flowing. The experience of this is why you play athletics, to be in a game like this, win or lose, to go through that competition and have that excitement. To win a game by 30 points is kind of fun, but it's also it doesn't have this excitement and this energy level that you see at the end of a close ball game with people on the edge of their seats with free throws with 5 seconds to go and so forth.
Yeah, and that's what games are all about. I mean, it's competition. And it's the spirit of never say never and never giving up, and that's what the Lions did tonight. I mean, there was a point where they were down 14. I'm not sure if it ever got to 15, and that was late in the third quarter. And
yes.
And I kind of thought, just the way that Norwell was running their offense and just being very, very meticulous and efficient offensively, they were carving the Lions up. And
it was 53-39. So that means the Lions went on a 20-5 run to end the game. And we talked about it a little bit. Norwell did miss several free throws. They got fouled on a couple of shots, missed one of the two. I can't remember who it was that missed both free throws, and they missed a couple front ends of 1 and 1. So those are big shots that if Norwell knocks down, this game doesn't go bad for them. And not the random threes, but the girls hitting threes. Morgan Sanderson hit 2 in that run. Sophia Pierce, the one that bounced and sat on the rim and then fell in. And then Abby banking in the 3. And, oh, my gosh, what a game, what a finish. Congratulations to Coach Chappelle, Coach Dunbar.
Who made some great timeouts there at the end of that game. Some strategic timeouts that saved some possessions for the Lions.
Yeah. We're not positive, but from up here it looked like they called the miss to the right. As I was saying, congratulations to Coach Chappelle, Coach Dunbar, Coach Curtis, Coach Smith, the coaching staff, all the players, the managers, everybody here, all the girls, especially Abby Heichman. That's going to be, you know what, if that doesn't give her some positive vibes for the rest of the season, well, then we're just going to have to go talk to her.
Yeah. No, you know what, I mean, and that's the thing. She's athletic. Brooke Immel fights really hard to grab that rebound. Does a great job of kicking it to Heichman, who out of anybody on the basketball court is the girl who can produce her own shot from just about anywhere.
Right.
And she did. She kind of did a little spin, got open. I know she didn't call the glass shot there, the bank shot, but anytime you get a shooter that put some arch on it, it's got a chance to go in, and it did.
And I'll tell you what, from our angle, I saw that thing go up. I looked at the trajectory, and I was like, that's going to go. That's going to bank
off
in.
The glass.
That's going to go off the glass if that goes in. And sure enough, high off the glass, it did. Great ball game.
Unbelievable.
We know for a fact that this was a big win for us. Excuse me, not us. For the Lady Lions, this was a big win. Congratulations to them. The Norwell Knights, the Lady Knights from Norwell played a great game. That is a very, very good ball club. They will bounce back.
Absolutely.
I don't think these two. We did not have access to our online program that we use to check sectional pairings and everything. I don't think these teams are in the same sectional.
I think Norwell's in 22. We're in 23.
Well, I think we pair up. If 22 and 23, I bet we don't pair up until semi-state.
That seems right.
Because sectional 22 would probably play sectional 21.
Correct.
And then 21, 22, 23, 24 would be in the same semi-state.
Yes.
Oh, well, no, wait a minute. They may go 4 sectionals into the same regional.
I
don't know. They've changed that so many times. I don't know.
With the realignment, and that may be. That may be the 4-team regional.
But
so they may see each other
not
again.
in the same sectional, but that would be a wonderful rematch in a sectional, a regional, in a semi-state, or in anything. So thanks you all for listening. We're going to sign off now. Paul Newberg, Mike Walker, the Voice Network, Allen County Voice, Wells County Voice. Thanks for listening. We'll see you guys again later.
Have a good night.